Hello first responders, war veterans, and everyday heroes. Today's video is about the faces of altruism. What do everyday heroes look like? And what makes them a hero? My good friend Greg asked me to come downtown and help out people that really need help. And I didn't exactly know what that meant. I took the time to look around, and I didn't see the faces of people who were broken or homeless or lost or suffering from addiction or abuse. What I saw beyond that were faces of people there as a community, the unseen community, the unseen population that we often talk about on social media, and that's about it. But we really don't know who they are or what they are, and for the most part, we really don't care. We say we do, but we don't. We read the news on social media and we might feel bad about it, but that momentary sympathy doesn't go anywhere. It just stays there in that moment, and then you move on. I only spent a few hours in the downtown core, and there were dozens of people who I didn't even get to know their names volunteering. They're there every week, helping out, handing out food, handing out produce, handing out clothing, handing out kindness and hope and smiles and goodwill. And I was amazed by the altruism of these everyday, unsung, unnoticed people. And so what I did quietly, without invading their space and their time with the people they were helping, I tried to photograph and video what the face of an everyday hero looks like, what altruism in action looks like, what hope is, what charity is. And for those of you who celebrate Christmas, what a true Christmas gift looks like. I didn't film that much while I was helping out, but I do hope there's enough video of real people giving and sharing random acts of kindness. And it's not because of Christmas. The volunteers were there before Christmas. They'll be there after Christmas. And I know this because I overheard some of the people that were receiving the goodwill. Will you be here when it's snowing out? Will you be here when it's cold? And one of the volunteers looked at them with love and said, absolutely, we will be here for you. And these individuals never wore a uniform of a soldier or a paramedic or a police officer or a nurse. But they were heroes. I'm not going to apologize for getting a little emotional for what I saw. For the longest time with my PTSD, and I'm only speaking for myself, the person who I was once was a stone wall who was impervious to emotion other than anger and rage. And it's taken me 10 years to actually feel life and realize it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to cry, and it's also okay to laugh. And it's also okay for me to say, I need help, and thank you. There was one man, his name is Jeff, and I hope I can interview him in the future and share his story with you. But Jeff basically single-handedly convinced the community that I live in to donate all the items that would expire and be thrown out into the trash. And what Jeff does is he drives around every week and he distributes that to the community. The station that I worked at was a hot food station. I couldn't believe the amount of food that was produced by a couple of women who just love helping. And then there was a team of us that simply packaged the food and put elastic bands around things, put them in bags. But it was no different from being on a team during an emergency where there's paramedics on scene and police officers and firefighters all working together to make a difference for one or two people because something bad happened. But this time, a small group of people banded together to make something good happen. I learned a lot today. Every moment and every second that is filled with the opportunity to try, to experience goodness, to make a difference, to help yourself, to help others, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, truly matters. When someone who is usually seen as a cast-off, as a homeless refuge, as a tax burden, has tears in their eyes, or walks up to you and with their sincere appreciation says thank you and God bless, and continues to say that as they're walking away from you. I didn't see a crazy person. I didn't see a homeless person. I didn't see a broken person. I saw a human being experiencing the gift of altruism, the gift of human kindness. So I challenge and I encourage my fellow brother and sister paramedics, war veterans, police officers, firefighters and nurses, healthcare workers. If you have the chance and the opportunity to get out there, to get out into your community, and no matter how small or insignificant contribution that you think you are giving back to others, anything makes a difference. And I truly mean that. And I hope this video does it justice. And I hope you take the time to actually share with me the faces of an everyday hero, the faces of altruism. I hope you'll stick around and join me as a Ronin OnTrail.
Merry Christmas.